Hello, my name is Javiera Rubio, and in the next video I will offer you a tour package called Adventures for San Pedro. San Pedro of Atacama is located in the north of Chile and is characterized by its spectacular landscape, which include desert, salt flats, volcanoes, geysers, and hot springs. To book the tour, you can call the following numbers: 968-702393 and 800-767-2295. You can also find us on Instagram as Adventures_for San Pedro and on our website adventuresforsanpedro.cl. Our prices vary from 365,000 Chilean pesos per person, depending if you have any special requirement. Our tourist package is 4 days and 3 nights and includes the air ticket from Santiago to Calama round trip, hold luggage and hand luggage, 3 nights accommodation at Hotel Don Raúl or similar. Excursions with entrance include to the following sites: San Pedro of Atacama, Valley of the Moon, Pucará de Quitor, Altiplanic Lagoons, Redstone Lookout, Tatio Geysers, Rainbow Valley, Petroglyphs, Good Herbs, Calama, among others. Private transportation for the group and guide throughout the trip. We will have the support of 2 local tour guides who are characterized by providing information on cultural and natural heritage, are able to guide the tourists with specific indications and also interact and motivate tourists throughout the tour. And the second will be in the charge of coordinating activities with our itinerary and making sure of reservation in hotels, restaurants, coordination with transportation, etc. And next, we will detail our itinerary. Day 1. Santiago, Calama, San Pedro de Atacama, Pucará of Quitor, Moon Valley. We meet at the Santiago airport to take a flight bound for Calama. Arrival and private transfer to destination to San Pedro de Atacama. Welcome lunch. In the afternoon, we will visit the Pucará de Quitor, an archaeological site of more 1,000 years old, which also has a privileged view of the valley and the many volcanoes that surround San Pedro de Atacama. We continue our tour to go to one of the main tourist attractions in the desert and in all of Chile, the Valley of the Moon, place where we can appreciate the sunset, return to the town, and free time. Day 2, Chacha Lagoon, Socaire, Altiplanic Lagoons, Viewpoint, and Red Stones. We left with a breakfast. We start by visiting the Chacha Lagoon in the middle of the immense Salar de Atacama. The Chacha Lagoon stands out for numerous flamings that inhabit its waters. We follow the route towards the Altiplanic Lagoons, Miscanti and Miñique, located under the imposing Miñiques volcano. These gaps are a great treasure of local communities and are located more 4,000 meters above sea level. Lunch in the Socaire. We follow the route to visit the Salar of Talar, known touristically as Piedras Rojas. There we will go to the viewpoint, from where we can see this extension of reddish volcanic stones that will surprise you with its shape and color. We start back to San Pedro de Atacama with a last stop to know the town of Toconao. Day 3. Tatio geysers and Ice of the Salar. Early in the morning, we went to the geysers del Tatio, recognized for being one of the few geothermal fields in America and the world where the visit of tourists, breakfast in the park and time to enjoy. We see the sunrise in the place, and within its attractions is the possibility of bathing in the hot springs of high temperature. We return to San Pedro de Atacama, but first we stop in the always attractive Machuca town. Arrival to San Pedro de Atacama, free time and lunch, and then continue to the Ice of Salt. Return to San Pedro de Atacama and free time. Day 4. Roimo Valley, Petroglyphs, Yerbas Buenas, Calama, Santiago. We left within a breakfast. We prepared to visit the latest attraction from San Pedro de Atacama, Rainbow Valley, and the petroglyphs of Yerbas Buenas. The Rainbow Valley surprises by the colors of the mountains, combining different shades of red, green, and gray due to the large volumes of mineral present in the area. The small hikes where we enter in natural corridors between deep red stones. Upon return, a small journey in history by witnessing petroglyphs that were made by ancient indigenous communities in past centuries. Return to San Pedro de Atacama, time for lunch not included, and free time. Airport transfer from Calama to return to Santiago, and end of our services. And finally, rules and conditions. To ensure your place on the tour, you must cancel 150,000 Chilean pesos that will be discounted from the total value of the package. If you decide to cancel your attendance to the tour with 60 or more days in advance, 100% of your money will be returned. Otherwise, if you cancel it with less than 30 days in advance, no money refund will be made. The registration fee is not refundable in any case. Children under 6 years old must share a bed with the responsible adult. The last day does not include breakfast. You must wear suitable clothing and sunscreen. Tour not recommended for pregnant women. And thanks for your attention.